Despite the absolute prohibition of torture under the international law, torture persists in all regions of the world, with Zimbabwe included. Concerns about protecting national security are increasingly used to allow torture and other forms of cruel, degrading, and inhuman treatment. In Zimbabwe, the crackdown on civil society continues, manifested in the persecution of human rights defenders.
Around 8 men breached the security at my home. They were carrying AK-47 guns with black masks over their heads, and another one had a pistol. They grabbed me from my home, took me into a white Isuzu twin cab, and the other team was in a Toyota Vitz. Both cars had their registration numbers concealed, and they took me to some bush, which is along Seke Road, and in that particular bush, they stripped me naked. They tortured me all over my body. They were forcing me to roll over the mud, all over in some mud of sorts, and they left me in the middle of the night around, I think that was around 3 a.m. when they left me naked. They took everything that was on me. But why were they torturing me? They were asking me to repeat what I had said on Studio 7 the previous day with regards to a job action which we had organized from the 3rd to the 5th of June, demanding a living wage from our employer.
I've never heard of abductions. Izvozvo ndo propaganda mfana terera. I've never heard about it, because if such things are there, the first people that we hear about them is the police.
The way it happened, it makes me hate my government. From that on, I hate them. I hate even the president. I hate everyone.
I've been a human rights activist for the past 2 decades, and I've never encountered such sadists. I've never encountered such brutality. You know, Namdara Mugabe, my support unit, Mwenda Gumba, you know, as an activist, you air your issues. But my in black boots, Mwenda Gumba. But this, it's traumatizing. It's a thing I wouldn't wish on anyone. And the level of cruelty, the way they were beating me, I wonder what kind of people they are. So it's sad, because I have no doubt these are trained men. Their weapons were clear. These were AK-47 rifles. They had a communication radio, which security forces use. Their demeanor, you could tell these are trained people.
Tinashe Kelvin Choto was my son. He was my first-born child. I had 2 children, 1 boy, 1 girl. So now I'm left with 1. Only the girl. Tinashe was killed by the police in Chitungwiza police station, at Chitungwiza police station there, during the mass demonstrations that swept the country.
I think we've seen a pattern that we thought had already gone with the previous regime. But now we're noticing that with civil society, with MDC leaders, there is a continual drummed up charges and arrest, and that pattern is clearly similar to what we have seen before under the former president of the country, Mugabe. So it's very disappointing, to say the least, that ED is actually following the footsteps of his mentor. And as MDC, we are very disappointed, and we condemn this continual harassment of our leaders and also of the civil society.